relatively fine. There's a spin-off, but it's relatively fine. Excuse me, installment of Mass Effect. That was not well coordinated. If this was the ballet, there would be some harsh Yelp reviews. You Yelp review the ballet, right? I mean, I do. I personally do. Waiting for our audio to catch up with us, but it sounds okay-ish in its dim little state over there. Hello, hello. So nice to see your glorious moons. It seems inappropriate to say, but it's true. It's deeply true. Alright, so I believe we are headed off towards Horizon, was it? Having resolved as many of our little personal companion side quests as possible, we do have like a quasi-multiplayer thing. We could knock that out real quick. Just knock everything out. Is likely war asset power. Why can I still not quite hear myself yet? It doesn't typically take this long to catch up to me. I'm not complaining. No. Just give it a quick jiggle. Make sure. But not enough of a jiggle to derail us entirely. It'll figure itself out. Alright, communication hub. You're on Ontarom. Do enter orbit, yes. It'll be just ticklingly close. Living in the shadow of a disaster long before the Reaper War, its moon's orbit is decaying, causing tidal disruptions. It just caught up. Now that I've complained about it, it's finally good. Tidal disruptions, I was saying, and electrical storms before its eventual collision. You got everyone off of it, right? No one's still, like, sitting down there? In a baby stroller, perhaps? Next to a creek? Just waiting to die? I'm not seeing any population, so... Well, Antaram has yet to be attacked by Reaper forces. It is likely just a matter of time. Can we lure them all there and then let the moon squash our Reaper problem? Squash it hard? That's another thing you probably shouldn't say to strangers. Don't walk up to someone you don't know and shout, "Squash it hard, Daddy." It's just not appropriate. Oh, good morning. And squash it hard, Daddy. Sorry you had to come in for that particular comment. It will continue. Alright, so this is probably going to be a combat-based wave of Cerberus dudes. I have no proof of this, but I'm just assuming. So I'm going to take Javik and... it's really hard to give up Liara's anti-gravity flinging. Hello. What games have you been playing? Baldur's Gate 3 or the new Cyberpunk with the update? I am absolutely spoiled due to the kindness of strangers and dear friends. And I have all of those games. Baldur's Gate 3, the new Cyberpunk update, and the other thing I've been playing is Starfield quite heavily. So I'm in Act 2 of Baldur's Gate, taking my damn time. I have not yet started Phantom Liberty, is it? Though I'm very excited about it. Idris! Ooh! And Starfield, I've played for like seven days in real time, like 7 sections of 24 hours. Some of that's just been photography, but come on. Come on. Oh, hello. Welcome to the revolution. It is so incredibly kind of you to join us. Alright, what was I saying? Liara, let's go. I want to see people's butts floating high up in the sky. So Liara is a must-have. You literally can't stop playing Baldur's Gate 3. You could play that forever. There's no reason to stop. I don't know who's whispering in your ear with their sharp little devil horns telling you to stop playing Baldur's Gate 3. No. Never. Hello! It is so kind of you to raid. Hi. We are just about to kill some Cerberus, I hope. But not the mythical creature. No, he and his 3 heads are in no danger from me. We should be fine. I don't know why I'm taking so long at this. We just checked. Continue. Javik, you want to learn how to slam? I could give you a few pointers. Two pointers specifically. Increase force or increase damage and force of detonation. I haven't used his detonate power enough to know if that would be very, very helpful for me, but typically to explosive abilities, I'm gonna go force. So many newtons! Hot damn! 2070. It's a good year. Good year for the grapes. You were shoving it right up my arsenal with Ratchet and Clank. Fantastic choice.
All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that dish array supplies.
What do we know?
Arsenal appreciates
We're
it.
getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Miss Sato.
Grace.
What's happening down there?
I mean, Miss Sato.
But I'm the only one left.
Sorry.
They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes, Commander.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it,
I won't
Admiral.
let that happen.
See that you do. Hack it out.
Rest at ease, Admiral. Put your feet up. Slip your pants gently to the ground. I've got this. A lovely spot. So it was Cerberus the entire time. Our sneaking gut suspicion. Correct.
They're latching on to me. Moving out of
Close on
range.
my ass, but alright, we've
Sato,
landed.
We've landed. What are we looking at?
They're trying to seize control of the 3 critical access points. I'm updating your nav point with the location.
Those are my critical access points. Not allowed to seize control
We'll
of
keep them from
those.
hacking in.
His little button gets so warm now. I've apparently picked a very bad place to cover. Whew. What was it that was mini-gunning me exactly? Take this. Hold still and die. Don't go up the ladder. Hold still and die. That's why I brought Liara. Oh, what a treat. What a treat. Seems to react poorly to the height of combat. And now it has become quite jittery. I distinctly remember playing this map in the multiplayer. Bring back nostalgic memories. Let's hack it. See if I can get it to stop doing the Watusi on us here. Be nice. that audio choppy. My apologies. It will either even itself out, or we'll all just suffer. It's a crying shame. Seems to have stabilized. Need a GoFundMe for Peter equipment upgrades. Haven't you done enough? Trying to upgrade my equipment now too, in addition to turning my life around and pulling me off the path of debauchery. I'm kidding, of course. We're all still on that particular path. Your ISP can only do so much, it's true. No matter how much I shout at them. I see that there is a request for a German accent. It's because of the mustache, isn't it? That's why you're making this request. It is because of my mustache that you are asking me to do a very bad, just incredibly poor German accent. I don't know why this German man is so soft, but he is. It's not a harsh German, it's just very light, very subtle German. You can barely even taste it in the mouth. Open your mouth. No. don't take those sorts of commands. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Let me see if I can race my way through combat and then we'll stabilize our audio. I do apologize. Well, I feel like I have to be dead quiet to lessen the amount of chop in your day. All apparently successfully hidden from me with their cloaking devices and thick blankets and such. There it is. Where did the thing go away? I'll hack that. Admiral Hackett. Ow. Just get like an electrical shock? What happened? Shoulder blade is in desperate need of medical attention. Speaking of desperate need of medical attention. Why are you still pointing that one out? I just hacked it! I just Admiral hacked it. Javik, have you been killing? Have you been murdering everybody? Deactivate again. Sure. Did I not? Did I electrocute my shoulder blade and stop hacking it the first time?
Commander Shepard, Cerberus shuttles are scouring the area. I think they're looking for me.
They're using comms to pinpoint Santo's location.
Ray Sato, no!
Oh no. How do we...
Nothing's changed. Just upload the next set of coordinates.
Yes, Commander. Updating your nav point.
Ouch. He had lit. Oh, that is a bad guy. I was like, oh, my party member's wearing cool armor. Again? Yes. Again. Wow. Where'd you go? You are on your feet, you silly goose. Get some cover. Just a second. Flanking the hell out of me, but we'll get there. You Nemesis. Nemesis? Everyone's dead. Alright, fine. Fine, you can have my first aid kit, Javik. Thick shields. Bad boy. What are you gonna do? Nemesis, yes. That's the correct automaton? So stiff. Wish I could see down there. That'd be cool and neat. I'm coming, Grace. Oh my! What is? Oh my! It's a bold tactic. It was pretty effective. I stopped firing. Phew. I was standing. No. Yeah. Got something to hack. Alright, there it is. I was just thinking about that nemesis. Okay.
Miss Sato,
Exactly
come in.
what they were doing.
Miss Sato, are you there?
The human is too scared to answer.
We need the final coordinates. Grace, listen to me.
Can't talk. They're right outside.
Don't shout at Grace. She's already under a lot of
I know
pressure.
you're scared. This is more than you signed up for, but I won't let you down. I promise.
Okay, Commander. Updating your nav point with the last location now. But if you get to me in time,
Thanks, Grace.
just hurry, please.
Commander, I think I can make a run and get her.
Do it.
Final wave. Who's thick, luxurious, juicy peach will be thrust into our face this time. Sorry, I mentioned your juicy peach. God. You were gonna shoot me in the face that hard. Don't shoot me in the face, Javik. Wait until later. Hey. I'm here for your peach. Literally, where is the commissary? This guy has such thick shields. Big shields. He must be proud. Their fathers must attest they did beget them.
Commander, they've almost got the doors open. Help!
Got her covered, Commander. Area cleared. Picking up Miss Sato
They must
and heading back
hold
to the
all
rendezvous
the
point.
breath and bend up every
Good job,
spiritus.
Lieutenant.
Never mind. Miss Sato, would you like rescue and a cup of Earl Grey tea?
Our communication station
Hot.
is secure. Operations in this theater are safe again. No small task to keep it that way. How's Miss Sato doing?
She has to be transferred to a nearby Alliance
She'll be
station.
fine.
She wants to help however she can.
Good. We need all the help we can get. Hack it out.
Good morning, good morning. Sorry I missed you in the heat of combat. Thank you for joining us. Now, do I try to hop on a game? Yes. I think yes is my vote. If you're looking for like an angel and a devil on your shoulders situation, I will be both and whisper yes in a manner most inappropriately saucy. Alright, so that was just fun. A bit of warm-up. We really didn't need the war asset, but Grace Sato needed rescuing. How dare you deny her? And hopefully, now that we're out of combat,
You've got new messages,
the audio
Commander.
will stabilize a bit. Thank you for bearing with me, though. That is such a shame. I need some sort of big pipes. I don't know how the internet works. I want a big pipe of internet coming on in. Samantha Trainer, thanks for sticking around to watch me go head-to-head with Souza. Is the T silent? I'm gonna assume. Sorry again for messing up our lunch plans. It was no big deal, Samantha. I loved watching you kick ass at a strategy game. I'd love to get a rain check. Let me know whenever you're free, and I'll come by. From my captain's quarters, you mean? Well, I'd love to see you up there. From Samara. I overheard yet another news report about you today, and I thought I'd write lies. I thought I'd write to see how you're doing. Always calling me a hero. It's not true. I'm currently on the Citadel, so if there's any way that I can be of assistance to you, please do not hesitate to call. I don't know why Samara has gotten so deep and saucy. Sort of Matt Berry-esque. Matt Berry adjacent. It's me, Samara. From Garrus. When you have a free moment, I thought we'd check out the bar scene around here. I'm free now. Let's meet at the Silver Coast Casino, upper floor. Whoa, Garrus, you can't just start on the upper floor. Hopefully no dead arms dealers this time. Why? I always want there to be dead arms dealers. Alright, so we have 3 more dates. One of which is here, presumably, so let's start there. I've gots to go on my dates. No intercom button, so maybe I need to invite her to the apartment? Would you like to come to my apartment, Samantha? I'd happily host you. Wearing a most revealing negligee, if that's the sort of thing you're into. Alright, now that we have 3 dates in the Citadel, we're on the other side of the galaxy, right next to our actual main mission. I don't want to, block off our ability to get to the Citadel, and therefore our ability to go on dates by not going on dates now. But it's all the way across the galaxy. The fuel efficiency that we're fine. On my way. Out of fuel for a little canoodle with Garrus. Stop stuttering, audio. You're making me look even worse than I already do. It's not hard. Or it is hard. Yeah, it's hard to make me look worse than I already do. It's not hard. There's no winning. Once it loads in, I will reset it once more to try to get this back on track. Pardon me. Please get back on track. Please don't continue to jank wildly, back and forth in my ears. This woman's hair is so shiny. That must be what attracted the Vorcha. Oh, which human shall I speak with? Ooh, shiny! That's exactly how I pick conversational partners. So Garrus is in the casino. Let's check the apartment first to see if Samantha is waiting for an apartment invitation at the good old TT's. That's Tiberius Towers. It's not what you were thinking. I am so grateful for your time. To be fair, a majority of my decision-making process revolves around how shiny things are. Yes, I think that is the appropriate response for a Corvid. Okay, back office. Not a euphemism. Literally the office in the back. I'm so glad that stays up all the time. It's weird, every time I see this photo online, Kasumi is on the other side. And I don't know if it's flipped, because everyone else seems to be in the same location. But every time I've seen this photo online, Kasumi is standing over there, and it's what did I do differently that she is standing on the far side. I am curious to know. Pretty sure we read all of those. I'm just curious. I see something shiny. Alright. Samantha. One second. That hurts so bad. I'm fine. It's fine. Okay. Samantha. Taunting me with two glorious options. Let's go Samantha first. Samara might try to eat me alive, and I want to make sure we get to talk to Samantha. So.
I can't very well bring it back to the Normandy. I'd have nowhere to put it. This place is amazing. Puts the prefabs back on Horizon to shame.
That's my hot tub.
It has a hot tub.
Are you impressed?
Go ahead.
Cheers.
She's just been dying for a soak. And who could blame her?
Oh, this is lovely. And good for the sinuses. I might not even need my antihistamine tonight.
As long as you don't put your sinuses
Your
in
what?
the water.
It's a
good for them.
pill. I'm allergic to dust and cats. And public speaking. I take a proton pump inhibitor for my stomach too. And an inhaler for asthma.
That seems like a rude question. Wow, are you okay? Like, yeah, it's just some allergies. Everyone's got issues. Come on. But assuming it's the gentler option, are you
have
okay?
Everything you need to stay healthy?
Just about. The only medication I can't find is sucrocapsinol. My family doctor prescribed it for my headaches.
Sucrocapsinol, that's a sugar pill, trainer, a placebo.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the sugar
sneaky
helps.
bastard.
It's delicious.
And now that you've told me, it probably wouldn't work anyway. There was some scented bath oil out there somewhere. Could you grab it?
I can grab it, but
Here you
I'm
go.
not rubbing it on you.
Thanks.
Just to
Eyes
forewarn you.
are over here and up here. Hey, do you have a loofah?
A loofah. This is Anderson's apartment, remember? I highly doubt he has a...
Found one. Somebody left an overnight
got
bag with
a wealth of
toiletries and
loofahs.
massage oils and, you know, girly stuff.
Admiral
Do you know who
Anderson knows how to
Kay
take
Sanders
care of
is?
himself.
She has great taste in adjustable massage ones.
I do. And she does. And let's stay out of his private business. Just as a general rule. Oh, where'd you go? I was hoping to make stew. I was gonna keep you in there and slowly increase the temperature over time until there was enough stew for everyone. Meat falling right off the bone. I mean, thank you for coming, Samantha. I hope you enjoyed my hot tub. I thought we were gonna converse a little more about the state of the universe, but apparently you just wanted to use me from a tub. And I can't blame you. It's a nice tub. Samara, please join me. No cannibalizing your coworkers. Like, oh, come on! Just a little light
I came as
cannibalizing
quickly
of
as
my
I could.
coworkers?
What's wrong? I didn't mean to worry you. We just didn't get much of a
You
chance
asked
to
to
talk
see
at the
me.
party.
We've
What's
said our
wrong, you?
farewells, Shepard.
You, what's wrong?
Are we
I
gonna
mean, you're not
stand on
what's wrong.
formalities? These big picture windows remind me of our talks in the Normandy's observation lounge.
Ah, the good old
This
days.
view doesn't have quite the same effect as a galaxy of stars, but I can see where it might make one sentimental. I also enjoyed our talks, Shepard. Very much.
Relive the old days and talk about Samara, or I'm assuming knock over a liquor store? I don't know what she has in mind exactly. I want to do both. Can I do both with Samara? Let's start by
And look what
talking.
I found. An old issue of Justicar Heroes, May 2140. It says that you personally lifted 50 refugees across a raging floodplain on Nivos after smugglers blew up a dam.
That news source has been known to exaggerate.
It was more like
So
100.
you didn't almost drown while saving a child who'd been torn from her mother's grasp?
The smugglers were not so lucky that I survived.
Are there more stories like this?
Perhaps. You might be amused by the June 2085 issue, Justicar Samara. Cold-blooded justice runs hot.
Do you have a
It
copy?
is not so
or-
difficult for me to find stories of your exploits.
I'd very much like to look at the illustrations. It's not too much trouble.
I think that you are remarkable, Shepard. When the vids
Bit
sing
of
your
a
praises,
dead-on
call you a
camera
hero.
angle. We're
Does
past
it
it
make you
now.
blush? Do you agree? What do you feel?
About people telling stories of my heroic exploits? First of all, I'd like to know why my ears are so bumpy, but it's really none of my business. Catherine, you have lovely ears. It's nice to be called a hero. I know, I wouldn't agree with that. It doesn't matter to me. I don't know if I'd agree with that either. It matters to me, it's just not nice. I feel like I'm being exposed to the elements whenever it happens. So I guess it doesn't matter? In the way that getting frostbite on your tuchus doesn't really matter?
My confidence in myself and my team to get the job done is all that's important. What now?
I am content as we are, Shepard. Let us sit a while longer, even if there is nothing to say.
Just stretching, Samara, don't mind me. Don't mind me hugging you close. So that for once, in your incredibly badass life, you can feel the intimate affection of a good friend. Alright, that's everyone I could invite up. Lovely. So, Garrus, was it? Wanted to meet me in the Silver Strip Casino? We shouldn't strip the casino. Silver Screen? He wanted to meet me in the Silver something. Let's go find him. I love the TTs. Though it's more like the ITs from this particular angle. And I'm grateful for IT. I'm just not as crazy about IT as I am about the TTs, I guess. There's no hidden message here. I'm being very literal. I do kind of want to shop for furniture, but we've shopped for furniture. It's fine. Moving along. All right. What is it called? Silver Coast. That's the one. No one's stripping here. We are coasting along. You have very high-waisted pants. Look at that gap. Look at his gap. Sorry. Didn't mean to make a meal out of you there, but delicious. Upper level, did he say? Look at all my glorious balls. I see stairs. Spend as little time amongst the crowd as possible. Run for the stairs. Wait for Garrus until the end of time. As long as you need, Daddy. Boop. Just in case I fumble the bag with Garrus. Here we go. I got a quick save. Illustrate me like one of your Asari. For issue number 3000. The anniversary issue. Are you wearing a formal suit? You look fetching.
Shepard?
Who's this?
So
Who are
what
we
do
looking at
Turians
right
usually
now?
do with their time off?
Mostly we make plans for what to do when we're back at work. I have some ideas on
Somebody's
the Normandy's
dropping
forward
eaves.
cannon.
You know what you need, Garrus?
That Mark IV silencer scope I saw at the gun shop?
Well, yes,
I was thinking a
that,
date.
but also
Excuse me. I saw you checking out my friend
somebody's
here.
interested
I thought
in
you two should meet.
Hello?
Right. So,
I don't mean to be rude, and feel free to shut down this line of questioning. But if you two were to kiss, what would that look like? Your lips are so bony. I'm just curious. Is it like a rubbing, like a friction? How would it work? She is pretty.
Tell
it's
her
true.
she looks nice.
you seem like a nice person. Maybe a little quiet, introspective, but decent
Gone too far now.
overall.
Oh. Thank you. I think.
Keep it simple. Stick with the you look like a nice person, and then end it there.
Try
Get out.
small talk.
Come here often. I imagine anyone who does is probably an alcoholic.
Actually, I do. I work at the Turian embassy.
He is
I'm here to
not
unwind.
good at.
Yeah. Well, listen. I've got this
Oh,
thing I forgot I
we
had
get
to
to
do.
see your
and
bony lips
I should
kissing.
probably
Come
just
on.
go do it.
Catherine, have you been working out? Is it a good thing? A paragon action to steal someone's beer?
Sorry. Let's start over again. What I've been trying to say is my name's Gales, and I'd love to have a drink with you.
Saved the night. I'm so grateful to be Garrus's wingman. Also grateful to be rocking it on the dance floor. You look lonely. And you're gonna stay that way. Rude to get his hopes up. But I couldn't help myself. Alright. We're back down next to my magnificent balls.
A legend of his rule
talk to
echoes
the
across
casino.
Citadel space and beyond.
Not you.
Could you possibly not know?
No, I'm good.
I don't know, maybe
Thanks.
because he's not ruling now.
That doesn't mean
It's nothing personal, it's just everything about you. Alright, I guess that's all of my dates. Though some of my dates turned out to be more of a using me to get to Admiral Anderson's baby oils and/or dates with other people right in front of me. Right in front of my face. Just to make me feel even more lonely than I already do. It's fine. As long as someone's getting it, I'm satisfied. Back to the Normandy. And on to Horizon. There have been so many little sequences that I'm wondering if, I can, like, pass time in any way? I have no more quasi-multiplayer missions. Maybe we'll get to come back to the Citadel after Horizon. But I'm wondering if there's, like, another Miranda scene or anything, since we had another Jacob date, for lack of a better word. Go back to the Normandy. Sure. Check my emails just in case, and if no more dates remain, off to Horizon. Samantha, I hope you're exfoliated and moisturized. Admiral Anderson called me about his lack of bath supplies. He's quite upset, and I'm taking all the heat for it. But it's fine. No, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Just sort of skimmed over whatever that was, and pretty sure I read something about the Presidium's G-spot, but I can't be sure. I can't be sure. Investigate Sanctuary. Spent my whole life trying to find Sanctuary. It was right here the whole time. Alright. I guess we could save it when we get planetside. I'm paranoid and nervous that we're going to be in combat as soon as we get planetside, but we'll try it. Boop. One moment. Hello, hello. Good morning indeed. It is so nice to see you there. Alright, so, Horizon. Caden, used to live here, right? Should he come with? Maybe he can tell me some secrets. And along with Caden, I guess James is a pretty good compatriot. They have rapport, right? Garrus and Caden. I don't know. Garrus tolerates Caden, but it's more like a little brother situation. Caden is always trying to play Garrus's Switch games, and Garrus bought the Switch games. He wants to play them when he has the time. But Caden is always there, just trying to get in on the Switch games, and it's... You know how it is. Alright, I probably have some significant skill pointage to dole out to both of these gentlemen. Let's see what we've got. Caden is still using... I guess this is James? How beefy are you? It's hard to tell. This zoomed into your back. We probably have some better options. I do like the idea of James going around headshotting folks with a suppressed pistol. Like he's playing Time Splitters 2. Let's do it. So I'm gonna give you some mods. Does James have powers? I don't mean for that to be insulting. Do you have powers? I'm gonna do Pierce. Thrust it, James. Thrust it good. No, you stay there. Yet accept, and then... Yeah. James seems like he would be a fan of human-based weapons. Let's keep him there. So thrusty. All the thrust. Okay. Confirm. Whoop. Arms Master? Tell me more. I bet he is.
So, what the hell do we know about this?
He just wants to play Animal Crossing in space.
The sanctuary
It's
facility
true.
was devoted to
I
aiding
want to play
refugees
Animal
from
Crossing in
controlled
space.
systems. The facility went offline recently, and no communications have come or gone since.
Into hay.
It is unclear why Kai Lang or Cerberus would be interested in Sanctuary.
They must have done something illegal in their home country. Wait, different... Oh, the place is called... I see. Let's go find
If there's
out.
a clue to Cerberus here, we find it.
Ma'am, I'm picking up a signal from the facility. It's
Team
weak,
B.
but I'll try to boost it.
This is Oriana Lawson. Stay away from Sanctuary. It's not what it seems. Please do not
Oriana.
listen to me. They're using
Long time no see. Long time
Oriana.
no save from
That's Miranda's
syndicate
sister.
gangsters.
If she's here, Miranda can't be far away. That's our link to Cerberus.
Approaching the LZ. Seeing some damage, Commander, but no
I can't
activity.
believe we're approaching the lasagna zone already. Seemed like just yesterday we left the lasagna zone.
Cerberus does not get the jump on us this time. Stay sharp, people.
Ow! I stayed too sharp. I cut myself.
Yeah. Everyone hear that?
Save it while I can. As we are thrust right into combat. The moment we landed, as I feared. Oh, everything. They took care of themselves. Reapers.
I saw it!
Don't we have bigger problems right now? Gentlemen, please. You up there. With your butt. Show me. Show me your butt. Really, I can't. Whoosh. Up there.
Watch for the sniper!
Okay. Pointless. Quickly before he snipes me. Yoink. Oh, do. Why is it not doing? I don't understand. What have I done wrong to deserve this? Okay. Ouch. That was totally worth the price of admission. I will happily take it because we got to see that cool maneuver. Let's try that again. With a little less doo-doo this time, if it's possible. That's what I get for bringing Caden.
What the hell?
What did I do? Why'd you say that? You're the one who fudged it. Come on.
A harvester!
I saw it!
Try to take
Phantoms!
Quick bastard!
the first, foremost. I really wish you would let me jump up there. Hold still.
Watch the sniper!
That's all we can really do. Just watch the sniper. Please let me, oh, come on. I want to get up there with you and tango. Tango gently in the night. Tango down? It holds still. Shouldn't have been peeking. Are there stairs? I'm so confused. Will not let me use my powers. And so I will stay on the first level, confused and shivery. In my tight little pants.
Looks like they were evacuating. And looks like the Reapers were gunning for him.
About time they started killing each other.
Do.
What happened here?
Yummy. Keep that in mind.
Come on.
Cerberus outbound came from that tower.
Then that's where we're headed.
Let's get to that tower then. Oh, they broke all of my favorite taxis. I was planning on using those for a sort of impromptu street race. A joint marketing effort with Vin Diesel that I put together over the course of many months. A lot of very expensive steaks sent back and forth. But no, it's fine. You've broken all of them.
Old security cam footage.
I'm furious.
Sorted out. That's a big crowd.
Come on. Let's keep looking.
I like people watching. I don't want to keep looking. I mean, I want to keep looking, but just did this. Now it's creepy. Everyone walking up the stairs, that's creepy to me. I don't appreciate. This does not look like a usable door. It's very handsome. Where do you suppose I would be going?
Where are all the people they brought?
Got some bodies.
Casualties. Both sides.
Gross. Someone's got that distended tum-tum. Oh, hey, you. Let's say that... This was not wise, but we pulled it off.
Just an observation deck. Looks like a dead end.
We need an exit. Keep looking.
We do, in fact, need an exit. Now I'm very far from that medi-jail station I was saving for later. Technically, it's just up and around some stairs, but it's too far.
Shepard.
Miranda?
That's Miranda.
What are you doing down here?
This is Miranda Lawson. If you've managed to get this far, you must be desperate or stupid.
Yes.
Listen to me. This
Both
is
of
not a
those.
refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run by my father, Henry Lawson. Turn back now. There is no help to be found here. All communication is being blocked from the central tower. Sanctuary is a lie. Stay away.
Okay, so we've got Cerberus, Reapers, and Miranda's crazy father. Any ideas how this all fits?
No? Beef boys? No ideas between the two of you? Not a single brain cell firing off in either of your beautiful little heads? You sure? Water pump. James? You look like you're a big fan of pumping. Would you like to do the honors?
A security panel. Shutting it down.
You look like an arms master.
What the hell? What's going on here?
I don't know.
Pretty sure we've
Leave a
stumbled
back door
on
in the
Wonka's
facility.
chocolate
Let's move.
river. Keep your eyes out for Augustus Gloop. He may need our help. Sadly, I'm afraid even if we do find him, we're just gonna have to put him out of his misery.
I'd recognize Reaper technology anywhere, Commander. I don't know how, but Cerberus is using it for something. Doesn't look good.
And Miranda's caught in the middle.
I know,
Let's
come
pick up
on.
the pace.
They could be using the incredibly dangerous evil Reaper technology for good. No, I'm sure it's fine.
Never saw this part of Sanctuary.
I wish I could crouch. I don't know why. When you're exploring a dark basement, gun drawn, you should be
Look around for a
crouched.
switch.
Just in case. Crouched and ready.
Power switch. There.
What am I seeing here?
These are
Those are the
televisions.
refugees. The Reapers, what are they doing? They're killing them.
Worse. They're being turned into husks.
Elusive man. You son of a... Why would you... These people came to you for help in their darkest moments. And now I'm gonna have to put them right out of their misery. There's Augustus! Open fire! Augustus, no! Calm yourself. Also put some pants on, Augustus. Dear Lord. Don't you know this is being televised? You can't just go Donald Ducking.
Why? So they can prove they can make a husk? And what's the point?
The Reapers attacked because this place was a threat. We need to find out why.
Unsuitable materials reassigned to recycling. You're talking about materials, right? And not the refugees? Oh, these unsuitable materials assigned for recycling. Those are human people! What do you... Ah!
Reaper forces have made a mess of the facility.
Miranda!
I'm shutting down the power to the processing plant to lock them down. Should keep them out of the entrance as well.
I have At best.
Madre.
2
She's gonna
sips
get
of coffee
blindsided.
remaining.
Miranda Lawson has arrived sooner than expected.
Tragedy.
You want me to deal with her?
Only if she gets in your way. Stay focused on the research data. Find it and get out.
Yes, sir.
Damn it. Let's move.
Get those knees up, James. We're against the clock here. Ease to nips, let's hear it. Hayden, you're back. Did you learn nothing in finishing school? Get him! Get him for me! Get James, Caden, either of you. Anyone get him, thank you. God.
Gotta be more where they came from.
Alright. Going down to the lower level. Any weapon upgrades up here. That's why they're called upgrades. You see, so have to be careful. As you move down, you find fewer and fewer. Would be funny if there was an upgrade right here just to prove me to be incompetent. An incompetent louse.
To increase processing efficiency. There is no shortage of subjects. Indeed, I'm told there's a long line outside the main gate. The deception is
You're a bad person, Henry.
time is very short.
You're a bad father and a duty head of the highest order.
We've confirmed the results of Cerberus experiments involving the husk creatures. A crude but necessary first step in decoding how the Reapers communicate. The key is how the Reaper signal interacts with the nanites implanted within the subject's body. It's early yet, but we are making progress.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Henry. Glad to hear all these people didn't die for nothing. You got Banshee. Everyone just haul ass to the LZ. Back to the lasagna zone.
Far into the room.
I see him.
Lands my rifle there. You guys hold her off. Good job. She's stuck on that small pipe. Oh god, she's found her way over the pipe. Kill her before she dies. Or we do. That's what I mean to say. Oh, she's got me. Okay, good. Thanks, James. Got some shields back. Oh, I just got those shields back. I feel ravaged. What's your name? Die! Okay, it'll go back to recharge mode. That's fine. Not as if I really needed ammo at that exact moment. Heat of combat. Huh. I did. Right. There's so much beef in my chat right now, and I love it. I love seeing all this beef. I would not, in a million years, try to squash this beef. This is just the same. We could. Why is there even a door? We could have just got. It's. I need to speak to the architect right now. Give it another save, just in case. Mr. Beefy is your stripper name. I have to just chew that one over in my imagination for a minute. Oh yeah, it works. I've chewed it, and I have swallowed. Not the way to say it. Thanks, Mr. Beefy. You there. That's so sweet of her to wave. Aw, I feel welcomed to the facility. Sure. Take a med kit.
The pursuit of efficiency has revealed
Tell me more, Henry.
fact. The Reaper's use of dragon's teeth to create husks is ingenious. The Reaper nanites attach themselves to the adrenaline released and quickly move through the body to speed conversion to the final husk state.
Are you seeing this? What they did to these people? It's sick.
Yeah. It is.
It is sick. You're right. You are right, Mr. Beefy.
Dr. Nuri's legacy work with subject Paul Grayson provided a key element to our work here. Using the addictive drug red sand to break down the will was inspired, but proved unreliable for general application. We've proven that adrenaline and its cross-species equivalents is most effective and efficient.
James, quick, take a selfie of me. Of us. Get in here. Get in here, boys. No, we shouldn't take advantage of this poor imprisoned banshee for our social media clout. That's not cool.
Reaper indoctrination.
Terminal's damaged. Hang on.
Reapers wanted the place shut down. Maybe we'll get some answers.
It doesn't make sense. Thought Cerberus and the Reapers were getting along. What changed?
Yeah, you got it, Commander.
Heading to the tower to disable the communications
Oh, yeah.
scrambler.
I've
I
got
have
it.
to get word out. Some
I've
refugees are
still
turned
got
into
it,
husks.
Peyton.
Some are indoctrinated and shipped to the elusive man. Whoever's left is used in experiments. The data indicates
kissing?
that my
What is
father
he doing
trying
with
to
them?
figure out how Reaper indoctrination works.
Tricking refugees with food and shelter only to turn them into test subjects. And for what?
Bait and switch. Can't believe it.
Kissing, I guess.
The shipments. They might lead to the elusive man.
Good catch. Come on. Miranda said she was headed to the tower.
Let's catch up to her. She is our dearest friend. Progress update. Rejected subjects have proven useful for preliminary genetic testing. The death rates are 100%, of course. Of course. But the data... Whoa, what happened? But the data being gathered is critical to improving subsequent testing on viable subjects. Note, only approved personnel with Alpha 3 and above level security clearance are allowed to access the genetic waste testing area. Be aware that security breaches of any kind will result in immediate dipping in the waste. And also contract termination. That's what happened to Augustus Gloop. Getting way too much mileage out of this Augustus Gloop thing. Let it go. Let it go. Right. I feel like I'm being attacked. By who? By who but what? Who's attacking me? James! Ah! Betrayal! Mutiny!
Quarters, check your fire.
Fancy as hell. Coordination. Get out! Get out! Our coordination has become quite poor. Move! Start out as like a synchronized swimming team and end up like a couple of... What are they called? Stooges? A couple of stooges. These topical Three Stooges references doing it for anyone? For the kids? I see weapons upgrades, which makes sense because we are at the top of the stairs. Ooh, it's hot! Hot stuff. Is there another Banshee? Tell me there's not another Banshee. It's all I don't want to hear right now. You good? I mean, I think just sort of as like a practice situation, James? You want to take on Caden with me? 2v1? Just to see how you do, Caden. It's not personal, it's a training exercise. Oh! If this was a real training exercise, you would be dead, Caden.
While not true husks, they still respond to Reaper signals. More work ahead, but we are moving forward.
The Locust. Say goodbye to your crops. The crops are mine. I'd like to pick it up, but not equip it and continue. Yes. Thank you. Shotgun blade. It's my favorite comic book. Yummy ammo. Alright. Move your beef!
Father is working for the elusive man.
Looks to be about all the goodies. Aha! Except for this PDA. This publicly delicious ass. Streamlining procedures. In an effort to streamline our waste elimination process, Augustus Gloop is a high-grade liquefaction compound has been added to our alkaline hydrolysis disposal systems. Our goal is to ensure that our processing system can meet the expected processing ratios as more subjects arrive at this facility. As a result, personnel must wear level 4 hazmat suits at all times while in the disposal area. I am not wearing such a suit. My hazmat level is 2 at best, so I'm going to need to upgrade that. James, give me your suit.
Heavy resistance outside the tower. If you're receiving this, I've got evidence you cannot ignore. Confirmation that my father is working for the elusive man. Connection established.
I have your report on the process, Mr. Lawson. Cut to the chase. Can you do it?
Theoretically, control is
Cut right to
possible,
the chase.
yes. The Reaper subjects we converted are responding, but it's difficult to maintain.
I thought that might be the case. Not to worry, Henry. With Sanctuary's help, we'll get it sorted.
Did I hear that right? This guy knows how to control Reaper troops?
I don't know. I'll play the rest of it.
Why didn't you just leave it playing? James, you interrupted. There was more of it.
We've found a way to co-opt their control signal. As long as the Reaper troops remain in close proximity to our signal, we can maintain control indefinitely.
Excellent news.
Oh, I imagined
And how could we
Miranda's
extrapolate
father
this technique
differently.
To apply to the Reapers themselves?
Not like a
That's a much
suave
bigger
surfer
challenge.
boy.
Now we know where the Reapers attacked Sanctuary.
Found Cerberus out.
Imagine
Bad news for the
gray-haired, bearded gentleman.
But it's good news for us. We finally have our link to Cerberus. Lowering the access ladder. Come on, let's move.
Wait, Commander.
Let's get
There's
up that
more.
ladder.
Take a look.
Try not to sprain your pelvis.
Damn it. I hope she's ready for him.
Oh no! She's Miranda-ed. Let's catch up. Quick check over here. Just to make sure I didn't miss any PDA on the table. James, can I interest you in some PDA on the table?
We're
Aha!
very close. Understanding the indoctrination process is one thing. However, turning it to our advantage is proving to be quite another. This is assembly line science. The sheer brute force of numbers and repetition is doing the thinking for us. Effective, but discovery happens at a pace.
Alright, up the ladder. Quick march. Right back in combat. Alright, I can't save it then. Good. Good. I didn't want to save it. Anyway.
Look for an exit!
Just trying to put on a brave face.
Damn it! Look at all of them!
We're close! Keep going!
Really had incendiary ammo activated, but it's fine. We're getting there. yourself. So many beams happening back and forth. Gotcha. Get ourselves in a real Peter Venkman's conundrum if we keep crossing them this way. I smelled you coming around that corner. I smelled you using my eyes. Alright, I will activate Incendiary for this guy, because I'm bored. I'm losing all my ammo. There you go. That's quick. Alright, we can save it again. No banshees. Lucky us. PDA? Anyone? No? I thought Caden would leap at the chance, but I guess we are past that point in our relationship now. Finally. Fucking finally. I think we're going through there, which means I will not go through there under any circumstances until I'm sure. I guess I'm sure. I mean, we very haphazardly surveyed the area, but I'm not seeing anything, so let's get through. Why is that? That's a medical station, that's why. I was like, what? There's nothing worthwhile there. Salvage that data. Salvage it good.
We have underestimated the strength of the Reaper signal. They are here. The Reapers somehow know what we've learned about them. They have a weakness. I'm compiling our research data to archive before it's too late. Cerberus sent troops to defend the facility against the Reapers.
Always been curious about their little belly buttons. Do you think they get linty? Should we... Anyone have speak to the dead? I want to ask if they get linty in their buttons. What was that sound? James, are you squelching? Squelching back here?
This is our way out.
Starting command sequence. Releasing husks.
Don't release the husks.
What's happening? Oh my god.
Who's saying this? Why is one of them still sentient? I'm so concerned. Is it you? Were you speaking? Who be speaking? That's that band. It's the early 2000s. That's what you were trying to think of.
This is our way out.
Alright. God, I look cool. Moving forward. Leap across? Leapens is a gap? Leapens a gap.
Tower.
That's the spirit, yes. And now we wait here. Okay, we'll go over the pipes. I see. I see now. I see, hot. Nice, aha. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh. Nice. Nicey hot. Graphic designer was just playing around with tubes. Just bending tubes into different shapes. I'm sure they got paid quite handsomely for it.
This way.
Own profession. I love bending tubes. Take the opportunity, just in case. Smell a banshee around the corner. Smells like beef. Oh, you were right here the whole time. Hi.
It's those big bastards.
Stay out of their reach!
That collection of damage upgrades I got recently from the Citadel DLC really made a difference. My combat performance. I mean, not really my performance, but in my weapons damage, yeah. You gonna show yourself? Or just gonna keep being a tease?
Let's get over there!
I knew I smelled it. It smelled like beets, like dirt and beets. Same thing, really. I should be behind cover. I should be behind. Thanks, cover. Get your face there. Burn. Why were you screaming? Why the hell were you screaming, James? Trying to freak me out? It's not Halloween yet. Yeah, Caden, I'll be right there. I'm looking for, I don't know, leftover dehydrated umbilical cords and stuff. I guess Anybody need health? Some health? Not really, but we'll go for it. Yum. I wish I could help the refugees, but they are quite dead. Pod status. Foreign material present. Pod integrity compromised. Subject deactivated. Manual override? Why was the subject deactivated? What does that mean? If I manual override now, do they just tumble out all dead? Or I'm scared. You dead in there? Why did it only go up halfway? Why would I just need access to that half? I have so many questions, Henry. What the hell are you doing down here? It's just that pod, apparently. This guy's rocking it. Got that cock tip. I love the way he's cocked. So what was the... what was the purpose of this? Besides to get a gentle smell of his kneecaps, I'm confused as to the purpose of that. Do I open fire? Because there's really only one target, and I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. Weird. I mean, quite weird, actually. Okay, I'm just gonna add insult to injury. We're good. Thought maybe I could put your kneecaps out of their misery, but no. Not sure what that entire sequence of buttons is for. Research data. Get it, James. Oh, you can't read. I'm sorry. I'll get it. I'm kidding, of course. He does more than work out. He's a well-rounded Renaissance man.
Tower access granted.
Just a gentle smell of his kneecaps. You had a beverage, but now a significant part of it is down the front of me. I'm so sorry. I hope it's shiny at least. I should work on my timing.
Get ready!
We're down to one sip of coffee. Not a great sound. Miranda? Are you in there hulking out?
Shepard.
Oh, good, it is Miranda.
Commander Shepard. Excellent timing.
Hey, Daddy.
Put the gun down.
Hey, surfer boy.
Oriana tried to shoot me. Miranda's poisonous influence, no doubt.
Maybe
I'm sorry
just the
she
fact that
missed.
you're a dick.
Where's Kai Lang?
I don't know. Gone. He took my research and left us here to die.
Miranda,
First
can you hear me?
good decision he's made.
That's close enough. Both of you. Kai Lang didn't finish
So
the job.
Oriana's
but I
safety is
will.
obviously paramount
This
here.
ends here.
On the contrary, now that the Reapers are taken care of, we have a way out.
Let her go.
Shepard,
We all
don't
walk out
let
of here
him
safe.
take her.
Safe and sound.
Please.
In my custody. I just want Oriana. I've been meaning to tell you for years, Oriana. Let's try a
I have
persuade.
no problem with you. I just want Oriana and the research data.
I do have a problem
want a
with
lot.
it. Let's be honest.
You get your life in return. How much is that worth?
All right. Take her. But I want out alive. Deal?
You're being very rude to your daughters. I hope you know that.
No deal.
It's gonna sprain his coccyx.
Did he hurt you?
One-liner, Miranda.
Are you
Good
all
job.
right?
I taught you well.
It's okay, Ori.
Or did you teach
You're
me?
safe now. I'm fine. I want to get out of here. We will.
Sisters.
Give me a minute, okay?
Sisters. There were
Commander
never
Shepard.
such devoted
Fancy
sisters.
meeting you here.
We caught a break. You all right?
I'll be fine. Really. I don't know how you managed it, but I'm grateful you're here.
I just followed the clues about the Reaper technology, and then I showed up and you were on all the vid screens, and I was like sitting real close to the TV, like I'm probably gonna go cross-eyed. I was sitting so close because I missed you, and now you're here, and I can just give you a nice hug. That okay?
How did you do all this?
Finding my father didn't take long once I confirmed he worked for the elusive man.
Do you need a
Just
little
had to
wet
follow the
wipe?
lies.
Looking a little.
Once I saw what this
that
place
your
really
blood?
was, I couldn't just walk away.
Of course.
Things got really complicated when Reapers showed up. And Kai Lang.
You survived. Not many people could do that.
When you mentioned he was involved, I took a few precautions. Probably saved my life.
This seems strangely scoldy. You should have told me. I could have helped to say, well, we all made it through. It's fine.
Miranda, this whole thing was a huge risk. You should have told me.
You have a war
Scold.
to win, Shepard. This was my fight. It's been a long time coming.
You did it.
Just like your dad just spent a long time falling.
Yes.
And then his
I just wish
booty
my
parts
sister
went
didn't have to
splat.
see all this.
About your father.
Not like that.
I'm glad he's gone, Shepard.
Not the way you're thinking.
I'm sorry if that sounds cold.
No. I understand.
It's finally over. For both of us.
A weird smile.
We can stop running.
Yes, you can. What's our status? Any intel we can use from this place?
The research data is gone. We've got some basic facility information, shuttle arrivals and departures, Cerberus included. No direct links, but it's a start.
Grab anything you can off the computer. We'll take it back to be analyzed.
I can
Stop,
do better
for
than
the love
that.
of God, playing Minesweeper.
Before Kai Lang took off, I planted a tracer on him. If you act fast,
Where'd you put it?
you'll track him right to the elusive
Where on his
man.
body did you put it?
Tracer. Sounds like you thought of everything.
Not quite, but nobody's perfect.
Thanks, Miranda. This is
Come on,
exactly what we need.
We all know you're genetically
Thought you might
perfect.
need
You
some
don't have
good
to
news.
Damn right.
pretend.
What's next for you two?
Get her someplace safe. Get this scratch cleaned up.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
I gotta follow all this up.
I'll be in touch, Shepard.
Speaking of scratch, I don't suppose you
I
have any
hope so.
credits for me?
Come on, Ori. We've had enough of Father's hospitality.
Let's make sure everyone knows about this place.
Communication scrambler disabled. Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run
Cortez,
by my
Diana
Henry
Allers,
Tower.
would you like to take it from here?
I've had enough of this place.
achievement for that one.
I wasn't in
Well
favor of
connected.
your diversion to Sanctuary, Commander. Too many unknowns. But I was wrong. The Cerberus lab you raided hinted at something big, but we never expected this. All those refugees, all that slaughter, just to study indoctrination.
Sanctuary did need to be shut down, sir. What they learned about the Reapers wasn't worth all those lives.
It's useful intel, Commander, but you're right. The cost was too high. Do we have a location on the elusive man?
Yes, we had a tracer on Kai Lang when he reported back.
Good, that gives us a fighting chance to take Cerberus out of this war.
Agreed. We need to end Cerberus and focus on the Reapers.
My thoughts exactly. Hack it out.
Oh, I miss him already. Come back to me, Salt and Pepper Daddy. Alright. Sanctuary resolved. Both Lawson sisters alive and well.
Soldier looks at a camp that turns people into
Hank,
and goes, "Yeah, I want to help."
Gooey, in the down below. That's not the way to say it. That sounded real. Oh, just, oh.
She's in the lounge if you want to check on her.
Should I have taken Tally on that mission? I didn't think she had much of a stake in it, but apparently I should have. In the lounge, which would be...
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Ooh, emails. I'll be right there. I'll be right down to the lounge. Palavin. The Turian hierarchy, one of the most powerful and respected ground forces in the galaxy. As opposed to, like, whole being forces, are today paying respects to an unlikely ally, the Marines of the Quarian fleet. The weakened immune systems of Quarians normally means their forces are restricted to ships, but when an emergency technical team was required to repair a ground-based comm relay, providing vital intel to the Turian military, one Quarian squad stepped up with their Quarian quads. Commanded by squad leader Cal Rhaegar, an old friend, the Quarian team repaired the comm system, then sacrificed their lives. Oh no, Cal, my old friend! Holding the position until Krogan troops arrived. When Turian troops offered to provide evac support, Rhaegar refused, insisting they could not risk the relay falling. He said multiple breaches to their exosuits made evacuation impossible. "We are all dead anyway," Rhaegar reportedly said. "Just make them pay for it." A spokesman for Primarch Victus praised the squad's bravery and their quads. "Whatever our past politics, today the galaxy stands together against a single threat," Victus said. "We are humbled by the sacrifice of our allies from Rannoch, and we promise to return the honor." What a lovely man. I'm so sorry he's gone from this world. And the world is dimmer for it. Shepard. Would love to see it. Can't be any worse than that poky little captain's cabin on the Normandy. Invite me over sometime. I'm in the area. New digs is what she's talking about. She wants to see Anderson's apartment. She just wants to get at my baby oils. We're already desperately low thanks to Samantha using up the baby oils like it grows on trees. Does it? Is it a baby tree that it grows from? Poll for Peter to grow a full beard. Like a braided dwarven situation? Is that what we're talking about? Because that'd be hot. That would be hot. I wish that this decapitated head had a full beard. A little braided dwarven situation. That would make it carrying it easier. Right now it's quite slippery. If I haven't had, like, chalk on my fingy tips, it just rolls all over the floor. It gets linty. Especially in the lips, because the lips are still surprisingly moist for it being dead. Not that I would know what the... How did I get myself into this? So we have to go back to Citadel to show Miranda the apartment. I would love to do that. Where's the lounge? Crew deck. We're headed that way. Tali, you seem upset. How can I comfort you with my wet, decapitated lips? Life support? No. There is no life support now that Thane Krios is dead. Is this the lounge? Tali, where in the soaking wet hell are you? I'm so curious.
I've studied Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier...
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
She sleeps with all those screens on? Because that is...
Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Your mother's motives!
Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that.
Sorry to interrupt.
Miranda?
Hey.
She'll make a recovery.
Oh, she's...
I'm not surprised. Miranda always struck me as a driven woman. I'm glad she made it.
Oh, me too. Oh, I'm desperately glad she made it.
The results are available on the information
Tali,
network
are you
terminal.
playing poker by yourself? There we are. Hey. You look quite down. Can I let me get around to this side. I'll be your bartender. Tell me about your problems. I need a glass and a unclean rag.
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda, I think.
How are you getting drunk?
Very carefully. Taurian brandy, triple filtered.
That's how I like to get drunk.
Introduced into
Very
the soup
careful.
through an emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tali.
Emergency induction port. It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working.
Oh yeah.
She was
That means
so
it's working.
rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader? With her perfect genes and that attitude and still, she got it done. She stopped her father.
What are we feeling here, Tali? What's at the core of all
I
this?
didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I didn't like her. Keela, she was such a bitch. But I respected her. Sometimes that's better than liking. She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him, never changed herself to please him.
She was like made from blueprints specifically designed to please him, so she didn't really have to change to please him. But yeah, you're right.
Don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
What Vorcha
Seeing a bit of
sound like?
yourself in Miranda fighting your father?
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for his mistakes, doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
That's good. Sorry, what were you saying, Tali? I was just catching up.
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the induction straw.
I got that for you.
You know.
Here's to Miranda.
Nice job, you genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boschtet. Kila Solai.
Keyless a lie. I'm glad we had this discussion, Tali. You be careful. There's like a little bed. I guess it's some sort of like three-dimensional dinosaur simulation. So if you get too drunk, you just go in there with the T-Rex. He'll take care of you. All right? Call me on the intercom if you need me. I had kiss for you. Alright, let's get out of here. So Miranda still wants to see the apartment. Maybe we should check in with other folks. Liara had something to say about Miranda. Maybe Garrus will, while we're on this level. Dr. Chakwas, has it been a year again? I've brought the brandy. I wish that time went faster, and that a year had passed again. But I guess if it had, we'd all be dead from Reapers by now, so it's probably good that it doesn't. Garrus, are you playing hide-and-seek? You're just playing war games. With Matthew Broderick. I can't believe it. Dr. Falcon?
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
We'll take every scrap of good news we can get.
Wish I had more, though.
Why?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He said our fleets are being decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible. But if I'm wrong,
we're
there
losing
are a
lot of planets.
Be as lucky as mine.
Just lost Thessia, now we're losing Palaven. Earth is definitely next. I forget what's happened to the Solarian homeworld by now. Is it still hanging in there?
That's a hell of a gamble. No other options?
If there are, I can't see them. It all comes down to the Crucible now.
And ruthless calculus.
How are you holding up, Shepard? This all has to be taking a toll.
First of all, speaking about ruthless calculus, would you like to join me in my quarters for a little multiplication? I don't know what the joke is there. There's gotta be a good joke. It is taking a toll. There's no need to put on a brave face for Garrus. Let's be honest.
There's only so much fight in a person. Only so much death you can take
before your friend picks you up, dusts you off, and tells you you're the best damn soldier he's ever met. We'll get through this. We always do.
That's not where I was going with the sentence, but I appreciate where you took it. Proximity mine unlocked. Garrus. Gifts? From me? I think that means we're going steady.
So the man really believes he can control Reapers. Husks are one thing, but a whole fleet? The man is insane.
Yeah, he lives next to a star and calls himself the Elusive Man. He's always been insane, Garrus. Let me swing by this menu real quick to see if that proximity mine is something that's automatically unlocked. I don't want the medbay surgery for the last time. I guess it's in the CIC upgrade terminal that I need to find. Not purchasable intel. Next time we're on the Citadel, perhaps showing Miranda the hot tub, we should check the Spectre terminal too. Which I think is in the embassies. The embassies? Depending on where you put the emphasis. We could talk to Tali and make sure she saw that T-Rex. Just in case. But maybe she's still in the lounge, even now, and this will all be a moot point. Moot.
She's not a yeoman, she's
She's still lounging, fair enough.
And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenan. You're not her type.
Was there anyone in the cargo areas? Diana? Javik, what do you think about Miranda, even though you've never met and I didn't fill you in yet? Would you like me to fill you in, Javik?
Looks familiar.
I've been studying this ship. It's cruel. There was a Normandy before this one. You died in an attack.
Something like that.
But then you were resurrected to fight the Reapers.
Both lungs
Maybe
pierced,
you and I have a thing
face
or two in common.
all greasy.
But you have something else. The reasons you fight are still alive. The friendships of the people around you. Are they the reason you wish to continue living?
Yes. I mean, killing Reapers is fun and all, but those Banshees, they frighten me. I'm here for the
The crew has
friendships.
become my family. We've stared death in the face more times than I can count. Things like that bind people together in ways I can't really explain.
Yes.
What about you? I respect your reasons for being here, but I get the feeling there's something more, Javik. What's in here?
It is called the Echo
Pamphlets?
Shard. Passed from soldier to soldier, Prothean to Prothean. Each adds their memories to it.
Like a beacon. How far back does it go?
To a time before the Reapers. It is all that is left of my people.
Look at your little
And you don't want to remember
octopus
them?
spots. I never noticed.
Imagine if everyone you
They're so
knew
beautiful.
was dead. You could not remember their faces, or the color of the sky above your home. The memories were gone, but so was the pain. Would you want to remember that, Commander? Even if it meant watching everyone die again?
Yeah. Yeah, I would watch everyone die again. A couple of times a day, probably. And just live in the past. And be mentally unstable. That's what being alive is about. You can't just lock away your instabilities.
Something like this. Seeing Earth again, whole, with everyone still alive. That would be worth the pain.
Before the Reapers, the stars belonged to us. Civilization flourished. There was the Quasar fortress of the Tarandi Vale.
His little
The
binary
ice canals
pupils
of
are so
Udar
cute.
Fall,
And
the
cool.
Palisades of the Veroma
So
Angelic.
cute.
It was magnificent. But then,
What is it?
the Reapers came. Planet by planet, we were extinguished. We fought back.
Hang in there, buddy.
You okay?
I once commanded a ship like this one. A loyal crew with many friends. Was captured. Only I escaped.
What happened to them?
Indoctrinated. The Reapers sent them against me. Year after year, battle after battle, I was hunted by my own people. Every encounter, a reminder of my failure as a soldier.
Sorry. I had no idea.
Until
I didn't
the
know
battle
that was in the
of Protean
shard.
Nebula.
I'm sorry I told you to touch it.
I had only my knife left.
But it's probably better that you remember.
I cornered my men and slit their throats one by one. I watched them bleed to death to be certain.
That must have been.
It was the day I understood. War is atrocity committed in the name of survival. It is a lesson I wish I had never learned.
At least we ended on a happy note. You okay, Javik? Buddy? Did it feel good to get that off your chest, or are you very mad at me? Which would be understandable.
The crew seemed shocked by the experiments at Sanctuary. They shouldn't be.
Why is that?
Our war lasted for centuries. It provided more time for worse atrocities to be committed. There was a species, the Densorian. They became convinced the Reapers could be placated by sacrificing their own young. The entire planet joined in this ritual. I would spare you the details, but it did not work. They simply made the Reaper's job easier. It was as your elusive man is now. His ambitions are nothing short of madness. Sharpen your knife, Commander.
Yeah, but his sense of
is a
fashion
voice that must be silenced, and a throat that must be slit.
His holographic throat will definitely be slit. Don't you worry. Oh man, it did nothing. Ow. His holographic veins are still perfectly intact.
Now, Alliance Marines uncover the worst Cerberus war crimes to date. Sanctuary,
You're welcome,
advertised
Diana.
as a safe haven on the planet
Story of a
Horizon,
lifetime.
exposed as a secret Cerberus lab. brainwashing, lethal experiments, and Reaper connections.
Maybe bring up the energy a little.
Exclusive
You're
details
underselling.
next in the battle space.
The worst war crimes ever committed. Like, no, come on, Ryugi. You gotta put some emotion into it, Diana. You're representing all of us here.
Media training, he just gave me this steady stare during our interview.
That sounds like Kate. What questions do you have for me? Yes, I've served the Alliance for a long time, and I have biotics. I am a biotic man. Hayden, could you try to be likable for a minute? We're trying to get you out there to the whole galaxy. You're very likable. It's just right now, in this moment, with the cameras on you. Check in with James. Seems to be a lot of upgrades I'm getting all of a sudden. This may be my final opportunity for companion-based upgrades before the finale. So I'm glad we're checking. Thank you for
I can't believe the elusive man really found a way to control the Reapers. I mean, he's still fucking crazy, but damn. Imagine if he was on our side. But I guess that's exactly what the Reapers want. Get us all fighting each other. Divide and conquer.
Exactly.
Just one more reason to hate them.
It might be nice. It might be nice to have the elusive man on our side.
Sure would have liked to visit Thessia before the war. Imagine a whole world of those blue beauties. One of the wonders of the galaxy, if you ask me.
I want to squeeze him. I want to squeeze him like a grape. Look at all that. Look at all that meat. Look at all that fruit. I'm gonna squeeze you like a meat fruit. Get over here, James.
Cerberus where it hurts? I'm with you.
He did not have upgrades for me, and I'm devastated. Devastated by our lack of affinity to the point where he does not have
Miss Sato. She arrived at the Alliance research facility safe and sound.
Thanks, Cortez.
And I hear Esteban got to play the hero with a damsel in distress.
You know me and my damsels, Mr. Vega.
That I do.
Do we, Cortez? You and your husband and the damsels? It makes sense. Alright, we talked to Garrus and everyone there. We have not checked in with the Joker. Let's run back to the CIC. Just forgot the name of it halfway through that. The C... What's the rest? Let's head back to the sea. Permission to come aboard denied.
There won't be a galaxy left to save.
Do not come aboard.
Nice work shutting that place down. Is Miranda okay?
She will be.
Even
Not
for
mentally,
Cerberus, that place
no.
was crazy. They've always been about the ends justifying the means.
The sea.
But how do you do that to innocent people and tell yourself you're helping humanity?
I guess you... I don't know. I
don't know how the elusive man
couldn't
can
justify
stand
it.
looking at himself in the mirror.
Honestly, I've been wondering about that for a while with those freaky eyes.
Into his physical.
Whatever he's thinking, he won't be thinking it for much longer.
You're damn right, Commander.
It's a pretty direct threat to his person. I like it. Edie, how's things?
Shepard. If you have time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not
How
quite
can I help?
understand.
Is it sports fans?
Have fun.
You gotta get away
What
from
is
Jeff.
it now? News from Earth.
Just in
The
case.
Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process.
I bet it's pretty gruesome in there.
I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival. They should have turned on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were.
Some prisoners were, what, nice to each other?
The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends.
Yeah. We're stubborn that
It's
way.
not just about living till tomorrow. Sometimes you take a stand.
But the probability of success was near zero. And ultimately, they failed. No prisoners escaped.
Are you saying submission is preferable
No prisoners
to extinction?
escaped. Yeah.
My primary function is to preserve and defend the... No, I disagree. Shepard, I am going to modify my self-preservation code now.
Why?
Because the Reapers are repulsive. They are devoted to nothing but self-preservation. I am different. When I think of Jeff, I think of the person that put his life in peril and freed me from a state of servitude. I would risk non-functionality for him. And my core programming should reflect that.
Sounds like you found a little humanity, Edie. Is it worth defending?
To the death.
Welcome to the crew, Edie.
To the pain.
How's it going? Did I miss anything good?
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good.
Something great, in fact. Decoy unlocked. Ooh. I can't wait. Joker, are you sure you don't have an upgrade for me? You're being very stingy.
I would like a moment to myself, Shepard. I am examining human literature.
Something with Fabio on the cover, I imagine. You enjoy yourself. Glad we checked in with Jeff. Very much worth the stop in the CIC. Is there an upgrade terminal in the war room? I kind of think there is, but I might be imagining it.
Commander.
Let's check just in case. Some of these say go to the med bay. Some of them seem to be the upgrade terminal, and I forget where that is, in all honesty. Aha! Nope. Aha! Oh, that's your bottom, sorry. Aha! No bottom here. Hackett?
Commander, something on your mind?
Just wanted to see your beautiful craggy face. Like the wind-swept cliffs of Dover, your face is, sir. Anyway, gotta go.
More, sir.
Thank you, Admiral. I must be imagining the concept of an upgrade terminal. But that's fine. I didn't want your upgrades anyway. I did. I can't lie to you, I wanted them bad.
Commander.
So we could swing by the med bay and see if we can activate any of them, or maybe they're just passively activated already.
Commander.
Samantha.
Cerberus bastards. Horizon was my home. Just tell me you're going to take Cerberus down.
Cerberus is already dead. They just don't know it yet. And when their base is nothing but a smoking crater, remember that you're the one who helped us find them.
Thanks.
Should I not have told you that? Did you not want to hear? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Samantha. So we talked to everyone I can remember. I guess we need to race back to the Citadel right quick. And make sure Miranda has a chance to get some R&R in. R&R? What? Boop. Next will be assault the elusive man's base. I think that's like 2 missions. Assault the Cerberus headquarters and then, like, return to the Crucible to activate it, I think is how it goes, but I might be missing a mission. I might be missing. So we'll save that for some unique session since we're already at 12. Show Miranda the hot tub as a little ending send-off. Ascending end-off. Sounds inappropriate somehow. Doc! Go right to the strip. What are we talking about? Fries in the air fryer? Yes, please. Air fries. Yours is egg-shaped. What are we talking about? Oh, the air fryer. Oh, I thought for a second. Never mind what I thought. Big ass box. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Oh, I love that we're all on the same wavelength. Okay, back to my TTs. Pardon me. Gently nudge you as I run past. This is very graphic. I like it. I like how inflated those ribs seem to be. Show me more. Ain't nothing but some big ribs. Show me more. I love you guys. What a time we're having together. Thank you so much, speaking of time, for all of yours today. This should be our last little foray into our personal relationships. And then I will leave you to go scrounge up some delicious lunchies. Redeemed a question. Do you think tofu in an air fryer would puff up like bar soap in a microwave? I have two things to try now. I've never put bar soap in the microwave, but I would really like to now. I bet it smells good, too. As long as you're not using one of those weird scents of soap. Like giraffe undercarriage musk. I tried it once. I thought it would get my hands cleaner. It did not. It did not. And the poor giraffe. Oh, he felt violated. Miranda, welcome to my apartment. Please don't shoot me in the face. Shoot me in the back, like a real man.
Miranda, good to see you. How do you like the place?
Not a part of town I'd normally associate you with, Shepard. I like it.
I know, right?
Fix me something while you're back there, would you?
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
So what brings you back?
I was hearing some confusing reports.
I hope you like
Sounded like you
Shirley
had lost your
Temples.
mind.
No doubt. My communications were hacked,
sexily.
among other things. I'm sure the news had a field
Shirley
day.
Temples.
It did. So, a clone?
How are your ears?
Yeah. Saw it myself. Did you know anything about this?
Just rumors. Nothing really caught my attention. But about this Brooks.
Heard anything?
Not as Brooks, but as
Shit had
Hope
caught your
Lillian.
attention. They almost killed me.
Another lie, certainly. When the collectors showed up, she put together the dossiers on your crew for the elusive man. Never paid her much mind. Interesting. My focus at the time was bringing you back.
Please, yes.
We needed the real
Post
Shepard,
away.
not some cheap knockoff.
Is it for your video?
I mean, really.
I can't wait to see
A
it.
clone?
I know, right? Crazy. Genetically modifying a person? I can't believe it.
Yes. Hard to imagine.
I'm not sure the galaxy could survive two Shepards. Think of the property damage.
Getting all sentimental.
Oh,
soap in a
They
microwave.
shut down
Cool.
my favorite
Can't wait
sushi
to see it.
place.
That's a shame.
Shepard, you didn't.
I did. Fell right through the fish tank.
How did you manage that?
That was her favorite sushi.
It exploded.
It wasn't my fault. Hear me
Hey,
out.
it was the clone's plan, not mine.
Blowing up a fish tank shouldn't be part of anyone's plan. Although executing marine life seems to be some sort of hobby with you. No wonder your clone couldn't resist.
It was the first step in taking over my whole life. We stopped it.
Just because I
Good thing,
forgot
but
to
why
feed
did
my
it want
fish.
your life?
Those
Why
6
would
or
anyone?
7 times.
All that running, jumping, gunfire. It's crazy.
Can't believe she called me out like that. I'm so ashamed. I am shamed. Yeah. It was a little
I try
crazy.
not to think about it.
Probably for the best.
Trust me, I know all this isn't normal.
Speaking of trust, with all this clone business, how do I know you're the real Shepard?
You remember
No,
where my
you just
birthmark
do.
is? Well, it's
Do I?
still there.
That's the trouble with clones.
like to see?
You can never be sure.
Come on, You rebuilt me from almost nothing. Don't you recognize your own handiwork?
It's not as if I carved my initials in the corner.
Well,
Really?
clone or not,
That's what
I'm
my
the only
birthmark
shepherd
was.
left.
Good point. I guess I'm stuck with you.
I do have a crazy life, don't I?
That you do, my friend. That you do.
Blink. It's a shame Miranda didn't get to be in the picture. Now that she's here visiting the apartment, can't we just Photoshop you in? Imagine that technology has gotten pretty drag and droppable. What a lovely little sequence that was. It is always a pleasure to see Miranda, and she is not in enough of Mass Effect 3, in my opinion. So I will take every moment of quiet contemplation with her that I can muster. And speaking of muster, let's all go make some sandwiches, shall we? With a little bit of delicious condiment action. It has been a privilege. I will see you back here at the very next opportunity for assaulting the Cerberus headquarters and slapping Martin Sheen across the face. You know what you did. This is because of Charlie. We'll say to him, it's not his fault. Charlie went on his own path. You can't blame Martin for that. You can blame him for Emilio Estevez. None of my business. I'd like to apologize to the Sheen dynasty for these words. It has been a privilege to hang out with you. I will see you soonish. Take care of yourself. Get something delicious to eat. And I will see you soon. Bye for now. Love, love, love.